Oh, God.
They bring offerings of squeezy cheese.
Again, you Darwin, you idiot! Told you arms, not teeth!
Yeah. If we don't move, you won't see us.
If we have cheese, straight cheese on it, he'll kick you anyway.
Yeah. He's a cheese seeker.
Really see the school.
Oh my God, you guys look awesome! You see, I wasn't actually a T-Rex. I was just acting as a T-Rex, so I sneak in here. See, it's acting. Look, full-length arms. It's magnificent. Oh, God, morphing hurts. Good morning, everybody!
Afternoon.
Not in my time zone, it isn't.
Morning.
I have traveled 3 hours into the future to be here. I bring you tidings from the future.
Yeah.
3 hours hence. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry about what's going to happen to you in 2 hours and 36 minutes, but you know what? Stay strong. You're going to get through it. No, I was just mean. Dude, we did this bit yesterday. Still day 2, and it's gone. You did that one! It wasn't funny the first time, it's not gonna get any funnier.
Actually, that thing's hilarious.
Thank you, I love you. But I'm easily bribed.
I know, I'm just bringing squeezy cheese.
Sorry. Welcome to my ADD world. God, you brought a pack.
Oh, no.
No Bulbasaur.
The tribe has arrived. Look at them, they're magnificent. And goody, too. What? So he's like, oh, that was awful. Yeah, well, yeah. Somewhere inside my head, it's always an over 18 pound. This is better than coffee. It really is. Because you walk in and say, wow, this does not happen back home. I go out and the people that I talk to are plants in my yard. Although I did see somebody, I saw poison ivy earlier. It was, you know, a little water, some good fertilizer. I could fix you up. I didn't say it. See how that was dirty, but it wasn't. Wow. I always get all shy and giggly up here. So I don't spend time in front of people very often.
That's like you're in a little glass booth and we can only hear you.
If I was in a little glass booth working, I wouldn't be wearing pants right now. In this chair. Okay. Checklist 1. Scott remembered to wear pants. I'm so proud of myself.
Stop me.
No, I find it very distracting, actually. That's a lie. Just for the record, just imagine your audience naked. Right in the middle of Shakespeare.
That's kind of creepy.
It's soft. What light three over when it breaks us? It's the east. Juliet is the sun, arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon that is already pianist a purpose. That's why you never imagine the naked. That was Shakespeare. I didn't write that. Hi everybody! Hello! Welcome to my ADD world. ADOS, attention deficit, new shiny. Okay, I hear jingling. Who's jingling? Jingling is the audio equivalent of shiny. Everyone's got that sheep or so. It's, her, that person over there. Yep.
What?
I swear to God, what I heard there was, hi,
Oh, God.
I just met the cutest little baby outside. And normally outside of snack food, I'm not particularly fond of babies, but this was like, angel. guy's terrifying. My name's Scott McNeil. I did that joke right. I'm a voice actor. I have been for a darn long time now. Going back to the He-Mans, G.I. Joes, Transformers, evolving through to the pinnacle, of course, of cartoon greatness, My Little Ponies. Traveling sales ponies non-power. You know what I did this morning that was cool? Because I couldn't do it on the day we were recording. I could actually say Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000 without stumbling. Mind you, we were drunk when we were recording it. I've done probably somewhere between 12,000 and 13,000 episodes of various cartoons over the years. Wow. Brain just exit wound. Last remaining brain cell shot out, landed in the back of the room, ripped shit off the carpet, into the wall, up into the chandeliers, and... Uh-oh. Oh, It's like when you get infested with actors. They get up into the ductwork, you spray for them, you can put down poison, they just never leave. And like me, because I've been coming here for 10 years now. Woo! So this is my random world and my random words. I don't, as per usual, have any particular theme or anything prepared, but I respond very well to things like this. Hey, I have a question. Like that. Hey, was at my seminar yesterday. We did a pre-screening. It's gonna be fun.
Can you tell us the true story of Wolverine?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Getting the role of Wolverine is one of those few times where it was like cool before you even start. You know, because yeah, you booked a character on X-Men. You're playing Wolverine.
Yay.
Because he was already cool. You just step into the cool. But I went in, and first of all, my dumb butt, I'm going in there and Stan Lee's there, and I was like, and they kept going, Scott, we need to get you to kind of pull back and swang. I'm like, what? Because I spent 25 years not going, oh, check that already. And they go, Wolverine's Canadian. I'm like, no. But I have spent a lot of, and Wolverine is from Northern Alberta, and every Wolverine that's ever been played is based on the premise of like, don't make me get all Canadian on your mind. It's like we're angry people up in the north. Of course we are, it's cold. But that is not how we communicate. If you have ever been to Northern Alberta or Northern Saskatchewan, Wolverine, as portrayed in real life, instant transformation. Give a Canadian rye whiskey. It's a hockey fight waiting to happen. The real Wolverine. I'll frickin' pound you right now, eh? You wanna frickin' go? Yeah, you wanna frickin' go, eh? I'll frickin' do you right now, man. Frickin' just give her, eh? The real Wolverine. I did a movie up in Northern Alberta, and I went, oh my God. We really do are just like that up here. So you've seen it first. You know the secret. If I was the pirate, this would be my take back.
You were a pirate.
Pirates I be. Pirates I be. September 19th, the favorite day of the year. What day is that?
Talk like a pirate.
International Talk Like a Pirate Day. My birthday is no longer my birthday. I gave it up. September 15th is now International Punch a Kid in the Face Day. Just a quick. No more ADD. No more peanut allergies. No more lactose intolerance.
Gluten.
Say, I'm sorry, we were just being jerks. Okay. So, if you have questions, hopefully I can. Oh my God, it's like a sea of eelgrass. I'll do this, but just really gently as the wind goes. The current is coming in. Here's the waves. Here's the waves. Here's the waves. Here's the waves. Ooh, starfish is coming up here. Here comes a sea turtle. Sea turtles graze on seagrass. Oh crap. Damn, it didn't work. So I'm gonna randomly point because I'm a jerk and I'm horrific with names. But what I meant to do yesterday was if you got a question, first of all, you have to tell me your name. And then we will, and that way by the time we leave here, we'll like all be living like a big happy family in a van someplace in a burnt out neighborhood in Detroit. It'll be awesome.
No, we're Scott's army.
Too soon. I have an army?
Yes.
An army of
We're your
minions?
army.
An army of onions. Something I've always wanted. Arise, army. Arise and fight my parking tickets. So I'm gonna start way in the back. White t-shirt. I'm sorry, your name was what? Andrew. Everybody say hi, Andrew. Hi, Andrew. It's like a giant A meeting. So, you know what, I was just about, it's like when I can't hear, I'm like, what? Because I'm pretty, not smart.
What inspired you to be a voice actor?
Some people describe it as mental illness.
But I get to take the voices from the inside and put them on the outside.
I have done voices since I was a small child, when I was born without a personality of my own, I think. As far as actually knowing that this was something, I mean, it was basically just something they used to send me up to the counselors for, going,
Something very wrong with him. Now I want to hear them silly little voices of yours, mister.
but the moment of the heavens and the earth, I'm 12 years old, I'm obsessed with Disneyland, with going to Disneyland. My little Canadian butt is going, oh, I need to go there so badly, or I'm gonna die. For 6 months, I sabotaged my father. Every little ad you can cut in the newspaper, you know, in his shaving soap, under his pillow, everywhere, on the dashboard, car. 6 months, sabotaged that man. Made his life a living hell. Finally, gave in. Go to Disneyland. I'm just saying. I go into the Haunted Mansion. I hear the dulcet, magnificent tones of Paul Frees, who you hear throughout Disneyland. You know, welcome, foolish mortals. I found out that he was also the Pillsbury Doughboy. And something in my head went, I went, I want to do that more than anything in the whole wide world. It was like, well, honey, that's, you know, that's what people want. That's a different kind. But I knew that. I did not think there was any possibility of actually doing it. I did decide that I was going to be an actor at that point. And I studied, and I went to theatre school, and I studied my Ibsen, my Metrocon, my Shakespeare.
All about what after that.
And then, of course, I was an unemployed actor for a while. And then I just stumbled into I'd gone in for a radio, it's a really short form version of the story because it can go on forever. But had an audition for a radio commercial because I'm like, you know, voices, it's kind of what I do, I guess. Because apparently I'm too weird to be a normal actor.
And these stupid little T-Rex songs.
And I was just shooting characters out of my ears as I am sometimes wont to do.
It's not my fault, they just want to get out there. I want to meet you. They're so happy to meet you.
Except for the one that said, no, I want to do that one. He's not allowed out at con. Sometimes they scare me. Sometimes characters just drop into me fully formed. It's weird. You go like, where the hell did she come from? It's just like this. It's like, do I name them? Do I keep them? Squirrel shiny booties. What? Hi, did you have a question, Andrew? So, wow. Bad joke. So I had gone in and I was just doing this, basically, and the guy that was casting it went, wow, I really wish I'd met you like a week ago. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Why? And he goes, well, I just finished casting on G.I. Joe. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Like, what, the cartoon? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? Because there was no industry in Vancouver at the time. And then I got called in for the next thing. It was a show called, what was it called? Kissy Fur. And it was directed by a psychopath. From She Was Crazy. And I went in and I walked out like, you know, traumatized, going, I'm never going to do that again. And then they kind of through the casting and I said, look, I got another project coming in, I really want you coming forward. It was the New Adventures of He-Man, and I booked like 4 roles on that. I was actually originally He-Man, which was really weird. It's like, you know, in my head, I'm like, get your Mac. And then, boom, kind of landed into that. It was 65 episodes on the feed running, and then, whoo, 13,000 episodes later, I'm still doing it. Wow, I'm so lucky. Thank you. It's my story sad but true. I got nothing after that. Bouncing randomly. You, sir.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, I got
Oh, good. Food. Because I did not eat my body weight in sugar yesterday.
The horde cake.
Oh my God. Oh, it's heavy food. Oh, it is a puppy. Most of a puppy. Well,
Holes in my shirt.
oh my. This is going to turn into something really awesome. Sweet. Nobody in this room is old enough to remember that.
Looks like you need some bread.
Grape jelly. I just put it on the spoon and eat it that way. Oh no, we're building this into something spectacular. Thank you, my friend. Jose, see, I remember the name. I remember the name. I remember the name. Jose, this is Andrew. Andrew, this is Jose.
Yeah. Ask you, how was it work with Cold Stone?
With who? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Austin, yeah.
It's terrible. He's an awful man. He's only 2.5 feet tall, and he's got this weird vestigial arm that grows up at the top of his head. You around? He was, you know what? I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but I did a film
Damage.
with
Damage.
Steve Austin, not the violent man Steve Austin. I'm going, you know, honestly, I kind of went a little snotty. It was like, yeah, really, I'm doing a movie with a wrestler. He was really nice, extremely professional, and a really good actor. Like, he wasn't doing like big action hero stupid stuff. I watched him work and I'm going, you have a really fine gift for this.
He's good.
Yeah, I was sitting there kind of going, well, that'll teach me to make assumptions, won't it? So, he was a fine man. Chew tobacco though. I was sitting there going, why is he always sitting there like this with his water bottle? Then you look in there, it's like, oh dear God. There's life forming in there. And he said to say hi, so. Sorry. What? It wasn't my fault. Out you with the honey mascara. Stand up and say something.
He's trying to do.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm understanding with this thing when I'm listening.
Jason.
Jason. Everybody, it's Jason.
Jose and Andrew. Andrew, his name is Jason.
Yeah. Could you tell us the story about, what was it, the girl who, like, decided to lick you?
Oh!
Oh no.
I
Bad
may or may
team.
not have heard this story
Bad
before.
team.
I'm always a little squidgy telling it.
Bad
because
team.
A, the trauma and the memories.
Flashback. Straight jacket.
When I first started doing conventions, and I was doing a lot of cons, and you know, please take this without offense, but there are certain pockets at the time in some of the deeper areas of the Deep South where essentially hygiene was not high on the priority list. In particular, dental hygiene. It seemed to be more a concept of idea rather than practice. And I met these lovely, beautiful, intelligent, scintillating, terrific people, and they would open their mouths and it was like, black, green, moving, wiggling, life evolving.
Oh,
So I was standing doing something, as I am wont to do at a con, and suddenly there was just that little, oh, here comes a glove. Boom! And Cookie Monster licked my face.
The burn.
And I'm like, oh, it's like, you know, it's,
The burn.
oh God. So I decided, you know what, I'm sorry, I gotta pee so bad. I'm just gonna take a little, get into the bathroom, and start, oh, sweet Jesus,
Sound blast.
Afterwards, if you want, you can come up and you actually still smell just a tiny little bit of that. And I always have this fear that she's gonna see this on YouTube and go,
They never hate me. Why you don't like me no more?
so thank you for bringing up that painful memory. You notice that always does that? Brand new car? Busted. Brand new car?
Zonk.
Brand new car. Yes. I don't want people to do that. So everybody knows that, and you're like, yes. And they go, yes. You.
John.
Hi, John.
Hey,
John. Jose, Jacob, Andrew.
Yeah. Yesterday you said that you couldn't like read this letter in the voice of Piccolo, but can you read it now?
I probably could. If I had my old man glasses with me. I hope it's in big font.
It's mostly in big font. I'll say that.
Excellent. Which one was Piccolo? He was a little frog, right?
The cucumber.
I am not a cucumber. Wow, no, that one.
Change master. Did that.
Dear Princess Celestia. Special beam cannon! Your favorite Namekian, Piccolo. P.S. Twilight Sparkles is a nerd!
Thank you for the material. I'll be here all week.
Yes, Olivia.
I wanted to tell you something for a while now, and I can't tell you how many Halloweens went by that I watched you as a flamboyant skeleton in a closet.
Skeleton in the closet, you mean? Skelly Pettibone, oh, scary godmother.
I don't know. I don't know how. I didn't know, but I didn't know.
Thanks. I heard something so gay. I thought, very hard to believe. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Cool. That was actually really fun to work on because the woman that created the books was there throughout. And speaking of scary godmothers, we had one standing in the. And she looks exactly like the character. She's got that same like nose, the same face. And she was nutty. She was awesome. It was actually, there was a Broadway musical or something weird. It was awful count the mix. So thanks for that.
You're welcome.
It's like holiday specials. I've done a lot of Christmas specials, man. I've done a lot of Christmas specials. Coolest gig I ever had in my life, as far as I'm concerned, because, you know, it's my own inner nerd going like, you know, of course, what's my favorite Christmas movie? When I was a kid, it was Rudolph. Who got a chance when they did the sequel to be in Rudolph? That was me.
Not if you don't mind my being a dentist.
And I will tell you about Bumbles. Bumbles bounce. I was just like going, oh my God, I'm in Rudolph! Which was kind of awesome. Thank you, Olivia. Yes, and speaking of scary godmothers, see how I'm segueing now. Oh, by the way, Olivia, Jacob, oh God, I was doing so well. Everyone, this is Olivia! Oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
I love you. Uh-oh.
No.
Picture of you thinking? Oh, add Ruby.
see sort of a second image in the background that's very hard to see of the profile. That is astonishing. Oh
Wow.
my.
Wow.
Wow. Speechless again. Thank you. Damn, you guys keep blowing my mind.
Do you have much more left to blow?
There wasn't much there to begin with, sunshine, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what. He was born without a brain. That's where all the other brains come from. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Give her a hug.
Oh, they'll be hugging.
Lady.
They'll be hugging. It's the jumping up and down that gets to my old body. Thank you. I will. Well, you got twice.
Yeah. I'm Spencer.
Hi, Spencer.
How about turn?
What was it like working on the Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah, they even mass figure it.
I had a ball with that because A, I went into audition. And, you know, people think, oh, he's a voice actor. Well, you know, I studied as a mime and a dancer, and so I went in and auditioned for all the suit guy, you know, like the monsters, the boom, boom, boom. And they were going like, oh my God, like you could play every character in this movie. Dialogue. So I ended up playing the lead guy, which sucked because his name was Evil Masked Figure, which looks lame on a resume. It's like big guy number 3. It's like, no, it was actually the lead, anyway. So we did it, it was tons of fun. If you want to really have a, like, you know, if you want to inspire the world culturally, you can go off and do theater on this and make people think, or if you really want to have fun as an actor, do a movie with monsters and a talking dog. Or I did the live-action Ninja Turtles film, or series 2, which is another like, hey, that's fun. So we shot the whole thing, and had a ball doing it. Now the head that I was wearing was worth about $750,000. And it's all animatronic, so all I hear, without being able to see, is just servos going, constantly, motors. So I'm going, at some point I kept going, well, you know, we're going to have to go in and record this dialogue properly, and, you know, get into a studio, proper mic. Boom, they're like, no, don't worry about it, Scott, don't worry about it. We got this. And then one day they go, all right, just, we're going to go in and grab all your dialogue wild. And they had like a little boom mic way off in the corner of the generator room. In the background, I'm going, I hate to say it, but this is going to sound like Bud. They go, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. So we do that, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we wrap the film out. A little while later, my agent gets a phone call going, listen, we just wanted to let you know how, I mean, we thought Scott was amazing. Like, we love working with him, he's so great, blah, blah, blah. But just so he doesn't get freaked out, we just wanted to let you know that we decided to hire a professional voice actor to come in and do the dialogue. Wow. The agent was kind of like, have you seen the other side of Heathrow at the moment? So, they were auditioning. And they were on a phone patch from LA. And I sort of wormed into the studio and just went in there and gave them what I thought would be good for it. And they were just like, oh my God. Are you available for blah, blah, blah? I got hired on the spot. They're like, by the way, what's your name? And I'm like, it's me. So that was my ironic little story on that one. Ashley Pirate, Pirate Ashley.
Was there ever a role that you really wanted, but either that you auditioned for and didn't get, or that you never got the chance to audition for?
Role that I really wanted, didn't get a chance, or did get it? Yes. Every role that I didn't ever get a chance to audition for and or did audition for and did not get. This is how I make my living, people! It's about the money! Yeah, actually, I mean, it's honestly, it's about as honest as that, wow, that was brought to you by the department, redundancy department. As honest an answer as I can give you. You know, if I go in for a role, it's because I'd like to get that role. And if not, I mean, there's one, I mean, you know, I've said this before, the one role I think is the greatest one in modern cartoon voiceover is, you know, part of my plan to take over the world. I love what Maurice LaMarche did with Pinky and the Brain from Pinky and the Brain, so that's no secret. I would love to have done that, but I would have done it different. It would have been good. So, yeah, I'm a polyphonic prostitute. You give me money, I'll say words.
Didn't you want to see a live action Wolverine and they wouldn't let you?
Well, this is, okay. They were shooting the first X-Men movie in Vancouver while we were doing X-Men. And yeah, I was like, no, not with a 10-foot pole. They finished shooting last year the World of Warcraft movie, which is based upon the two main characters in the movie is Duratan and somebody else. I could not get going like, dude, I've been playing WoW since vanilla. My whole life is I want to do anything that's involved that's got the words W, W, and O in any random order in the title. I'm like amazing going, look, dude, you know, I'm just like, this was like, Scott is not suited for this genre of film. I'm like, what? That's a bit of a schmick. I've been playing the game for a long time. I know the lore inside out. It's also a bit of a schnick. And, what's the other detail? All right, I'm the voice of Duratan in the frickin' game. So, welcome to the film industry versus cartoons. Cartoons, you can do anything, all at the same time. You can play multiple characters, interchange and age, it doesn't make a difference, not worth the doubt. But if you can imagine it, you can play it. Films like, yeah, he's an eighth of an inch too tall. That's why I like cartoons. Plus, you can work naked. David?
Yes, Scott, have you ever killed a man before?
Is anyone recording this?
Statute of limitations.
Because this is, I know in different countries, so the worst thing could happen, what? Deportation. Boom, free or for home. Have I ever killed a man? On camera? I've killed a lot of people in certain cartoons, you know. I was the very first character to ever die in a mainstream Saturday morning cartoon. Because it was like, anytime he died, it was always like, you gotta make, you know, sure that you make a little noise or wiggle a finger. So it's, no, he just got badly hurt, he's just sleeping. And I did a character called the Headman on G.I. Joe years ago, and he was a drug dealer, and he was selling Spark. In the very last shot of the, it was like a 3-part series where one of the Joes actually got addicted. It was like when Robin became like a junkie and and so the last shot is his cold dead hand sitting out of a pile of his own product, and it was like, that's the first time in number cartoons that anybody's ever died. Weird. Or was killed. I've died 1,000,000 times on camera.
Supernatural.
You name any show that I've been on with about 3 exceptions, and that's how I choose roles. How do I die in this one? Shot, done. Vaporized by aliens, eaten by rabid Tasmanian devils. Easy peasy, got anything hard? Shot in the same bullet hole because they didn't have the budget for more squibs. Reshoot, edit. Yeah. So wow, that was a good shot. Occasionally I survive, which is fun. I'm going to start in a couple of very forgettable movies as well, where I didn't die, which is why probably nobody knows them. I must have killed somebody somewhere, probably in a blackout somewhere. I mean, it must have happened. It's going to catch up on me someplace. Karmically. Intentionally or unintentionally. We're talking manslaughter, 1st degree, 2nd degree. This is important, man. Semantics, David, are very important with a question like this. Have I killed hopes and dreams? Yes. Have I physically killed a man? And we're talking like food, for food, survival, or just out of being ornery?
No, that's for the hell of it.
Well, just for the hell of it. Yeah, I shot a man in Reno, just to watch him die. Okay, I'm out of that one. Yes. I'm sorry, your name was? Joseph. Joseph? There's a lot of J's. Do you notice that?
Hi, Jono. Hey, Jay. No, Jay.
Talk Beast Wars.
Beast Wars to me. And Talk Beast Wars, about 6 seconds. Beast Wars is a show that was aired in the dimension that my film called Mainframe Entertainment. It was about it with the Transformers universe and... Oh, that's not you then, right? Give so much fun. Perhaps you'd like me to take you up the old-fashioned way. Brutally! You wanted to see you try it there, Dino Boob. Or should I say, lizardly? I was kidding about that. Oh, boy. I know. Shut up, Red Chip. We're all gonna die. No, we're fighting. There's horse, And of course, Silverbolt, strong, proud, brave, and smart like a second horse. Can anybody else hear the train?
Yeah. You hold it. Oh, yeah.
It's Brett.
It's Deadpool.
I think I can. I think I can.
That's one messed up train, man. Ceiling train. It's full of nothing but ceiling cat. No, had a joke, stop. Ooh, shiny!
That's light.
I'm Julie.
Hi, Jared. See?
Hi,
It's me, right?
Hi, JJJ.
And my question is, from all the voices that you do, which one is your favorite and why?
Oh, my God. They're all my children. I love them all equally. It's so hard to, I mean, honestly, that is very hard to answer because I love what I do for a living. You know, it's very rare that I go, well, I gotta go slave away in front of a hot microphone for an hour or two, then I gotta wheel that whole barrel full of money. Put it in money, man. Get sleep for a while, then go do it again. I mean, some are a little more sort of thankless. I mean, probably the greatest role ever that I've played was Farmer in Field in the opening scenes of Dragon Ball Z. I signed it. It's like, what? You know, so my personal favorites are not just the stuff that's super well known. I mean, obviously I had a ball. I mean, anything that was Beast Wars because that was the first sort of North American style show I did that had great writing. And you can see now at the time, too, the animation was like, boom, minds blown. Hello, and that still stands. I mean, that was 20 years ago, and I still, like, people are like, oh my God, Waspinator. I've heard more people do Waspinator impressions in my life than any other thing I've ever done. From 3-year-old kids to like, wow. So that one was a great show. A lot of the anime stuff, honestly, when we go in to do it, we're just sitting in a box. You know, we see this parts of the script where our characters are talking, so at least I don't know a lot about it. It's later when I come down to meet you guys that I go, oh, now I get it. I did a show called League of Super Evil. If anybody,
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. The world's worst supervillains, and I played a character called Voltar, who was, you know, I will not be denied. You know, their idea of evil was to, and then we deliver the pizza guy 10 minutes late, and we get our pizzas for free. And so, you know, anyway, it was a ton of fun to work on because the cast in it was ridiculously good. They would stop tape because we'd be like on the floor, just like piddling all over the place. I got to be Foghorn Leghorn, Baby Looney Tunes. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that Mel Blanc is the, I mean, outside of the Paul Frees story, growing up on Warner Brothers, Mel Blanc is, because he imbued, people, you know, I used to teach, and people go like, you know, it's, I need to help creating voices. It's like, well, your first problem is you're creating a voice. Mel Blanc never created a voice. I see you nodding, I know who you are. He created characters. You know, in spite, 75 years later, of what my therapist says, I know that rabbits and ducks can talk. Why? Because he made them that real. No matter how absurd the characters are, you have to give them soul, and if you don't give them soul, then they ain't nothing. So getting a chance to step into those shoes and try not to screw it up. Squirrel shiny, what? Oh, right. So fun, you know, I'll probably keep popping stuff out as it occurs to me, but they're all fun. Some are just funner. Eventually, I don't have one that's the funnerest yet. The funnester. Deep in the back, a long arm, red, blue, black. I'm not sure, it's like it's a orange, shiny. Yes, you absolutely may. You know what? When we're done the panel, just because they gotta get people in out of here, so when we're done this, I will head out there and we will hang out and we will possibly even eat, like yesterday. Where I eat my body weight in sugar. Okay? Pinkies where? Yes?
Dinobot in Jurassic Park. Go.
They call CG. Intro.
You see what happened there was the real T-Rex who was really huge, and Dinobot who was actually on it. Yes, no problem.
You mentioned about blocks. Of all the roles that he's done, which one is your favorite, and two that you think you do best?
Wow. That's actually really good. I loved everything. I mean, and he did so much more than most people realize. Like, he was kind of like Frank Welker, except before Frank Welker was Frank Welker. Where it's like, if you watch any movie that's got anything in it, if a buzz or a bird or insect flies by, it's actually probably Frank Welker doing the voice for it. He can make sounds that are weird. You know, oh God, favorites. And of course I loved it. Babe did to them all. I like Pete Puma, he was fun. Yeah, I'll have one up for two, please. Yeah. Which could I do? Probably all of them if I put my mind to it. Honestly, it's what I do. Would I like to do them all? Yes, but that's big pressure. Because honestly, it's like, man, if you don't get the soul just right, doesn't matter how right the voice is, it ain't bugs.
Nope. Got you over this.
I did get to work with June Foray, which is cool, because she was the voice of everything that wasn't Mel Blanc, in everything else. And she's still alive. She's like 138 years old, and she's still working. She's still awesome. And I'm like, you were Elroy, and you were Rocky, and you were like Randy, and anyway. So I love them all like my own children. Feature! You can't use the same lightsaber twice, okay? Is that a rule?
Yeah.
It's a rule. You get away.
This one makes noise.
Oh, Mr. Loopholes.
Oh, God.
All right. Have your attention. I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Not Jake.
Do you like this?
What are your thoughts, opinions, etc. on Piccolo's parts in DBZ Abridged?
I would rather not talk about Piccolo's parts at all. If I remember my lore, I don't think Piccolo has parts. And abridged for 2 years, I went, why do I keep getting asked to say, dodge, nerd? And then somebody went, dude, you gotta watch Abridged. I did, I fell on the floor, it's so fun. And I met those guys, and I just said, man, you guys had more fun with this than we ever did. And I spent 10 years with them. So yeah, they're my heroes, I love them all like babies. Into the Straw Hat, just behind Flam, and I'm looking forward to Flam.
Yeah, I wanted to know, who is your favorite voice actor to work with?
Somebody asked me that yesterday. You mean besides me?
You can talk to yourself quite a bit.
What? Squirt? No. It's not time to listen to them. It's not their business. Oh, hi. I mean, the people that I work with in Vancouver are insanely talented. Insanely talented. When I was doing World of Warcraft, I mean, you have to understand, like, 25-year veteran, but I was, like, piddling my pants like a puppy. I'm down at Blizzard. I'm like, I'm touching Frostmourne. I'm touching Frostmourne. We were doing an initial read-through. The guy that was playing my brother, not Purdy Pig.
Rexar?
Anyway, I was good, not good, anyway. So they bring in a couple of actors just to read the other parts, because we were doing a full script read. And so I'm like, oh, okay, super nice guys, come on in. Like, oh, they got a couple of, sort of, unemployed actor guys coming in and read. Because I said, all of a sudden I went, you're the voice of Garish Hellscream. Eventually they revived me. We're continuing on. He changes characters. I'm like, here, Arthas. I've heard your damn voice a million times going through Stratford. What the hell? Boom! I'm on the floor again. So nice, like such nice people to work with. I did get to work with Charlton Heston, which is weird because, he was insane. But going to the studio, it's like one of those voices that everybody does, right? You walk in and say, hey, that's good. Oh my God, where is Jorgen? I'm like, that's decent Heston, okay, you win. I've got to work with so many cool people. On camera too, I work with a lot. Musically, I work with a lot of cool people. Very first thing that ever happened to me as far as noting celebrity.
Don't be that guy.
Who the hell communicates with Morse code anymore? Dude, I'm from Canada and we're beyond that. Talk, sending telegrams. Where was I going with this? Oh, okay, my very first day ever working on a cartoon show, ever. I booked this New Adventures of He-Man. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing cartoons. Oh my God, here's the address. Oh my God. I go, and like all good recording studios, it's just this anonymous gray building with a little door, right? So I'm like, this is it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You got this. You got this. I open up the door. Boom! Right into Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Knocked him on his ass. He's tiny. Because they happen to be recording, like, this is the late 80s, early 90s, the guy named Bruce Fairbairn was producing it in Vancouver, so every single sort of top hard pop rock album, like Aerosmith, a bunch of East Slipper One Wet, I was hanging out with the guys, and people go like, dude, you look like Bret Michaels. I just want to say right now, man, 25 years ago I was hanging out with Bret Michaels, and he had short hair. Who stole whose look from who? I'm starting to get the wiggly fingers, which is not just a condition of my OCD, but other people's wiggly fingers, which means, as anybody who's been to this game show before knows, it's time for lightning round. A lightning round means that every hand that is up in the air right now, lock them, will get answered. We are going to do very quick questions, very quick answers. If anybody says, so how did you get into voice acting? I will have you beheaded because there's a lot of weapons in this room. And we're going to start with you with the weapon, go. And time's up.
Done about Jurassic World.
Done about Jurassic World. It's the same CG. Yes.
Patrick Stewart or David Tennant?
Oh dear. Are you talking like on a personal level? You know what? David Tennant, Patrick Stewart, they're both very, very talented, very gifted, very highly trained, very Shakespearean actors, classically trained. Both. Tell them to do Rosencrantz, Guildenstern, and Dead. I'll watch it. It'll be brilliant, and we'll all laugh. Flan.
One Flan.
Oh right, that's right. I forgot. You combined the two because you're more schizophrenic than we are. It's a pickle in a white cape with a turban. You figure it out.
Blueberry bread.
You just happen to have a loaf of blueberry bread on you?
I have more in my room.
I'm not one to question your hobbies. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Last year, I think it was, you made the mistake of saying, I wish you folks would bring me something normal, like a can of smoked salmon. So, I figured I'd bring you two.
Nice. You know, honestly, okay, so this is my first sort of real, like, audition I'm going for. And I'm like, we're doing the dialogue, and I was like, and then I, because this was not the very first generation of He-Man. And so I go like, really? I have to say this? And they're like, yeah, that's the line.
I have power.
So I'm like, okay, Scott McNeil reading for Prince Adam He-Man. But, really? Like, do it, Scott, come on. But, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power! It was so much fun. Yes.
I have something for you.
Is it ticking? Is it a puppy? Is it Vigo? What is Vigo? It's Viggo Mortensen condensed down to
Rice. Some rice.
You have imported octopus in soy and olive oil. Oh my God, I have the makings of the grossest thing ever.
That's what we're aiming for!
I wish I had more time. Oh my God, the great jelly and the Oreo and the spray cheese and the Ruby and the Jello and the pudding and
no peanut butter.
I may have to bring all this stuff back tomorrow.
All right.
Because I know the challenge in Tampa is, I see if we can get Scott to puke on stage. You may have discovered the secret ingredients. Yes, Donna. Did I get it right?
Artie?
Donna?
Yes.
I did. I remember the name.
Did you also play an extra character in the bar scene of Scooby-Doo 2?
No, you know what, I didn't, which kind of bugged me because I said, it'd be fun, seeing as I'm wearing a mask the whole time. It's just, you know what, I might have snuck in the background someplace. You might be a very keen observer of the human condition. Very smart, Donna. Very smart. Oh my God, they're all a 7-year-old girl's dream because she's nothing but purple and pink. Yes.
Lila. So really quick, guys, I recently saw a picture of a room full of like 20 Kagomes and Koga standing in the corner just like a deer in headlights. Can we have a sentence or two from Koga reacting to walking into a room full of about 20 Kagomes?
Oh my gosh, honey, this is not what it looks like. Yes, any sort of justice.
Could you do the battle scream that Piccolo does right before he whoops some butt?
Is it just like a random scream?
Yeah, he goes,
Does it go on for like 7 minutes?
no.
You just did it brilliant. Last in that show, it'd be like, it's like beep, 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 and it's like, oh, sorry, they're going,
There's rumors of a live-action Beast Wars movie.
yes, I would. Yes. Pardon me?
Want to get a beer after?
Yes, I would.
What video games are you currently playing?
Yes, I would. I just finally got the had the first hunter down and got the bloodborne. Boy, did I hate his ass. Because like I OP'd. It was like I could touch anything, one thing. Him, oh my God, I hate him. And I finally took him down and said, oh no, there's one more. Then I had to get in the plane and come here. So there's one more waiting. Not that, of course, I condone playing video games that have violence.
No.
It's mostly just Pokemon for me. Yes.
Live action or animation?
Blue.
Is he blue?
What do you like better?
You know what? Animation is, I can work on 12 different series at the same time. I can play 6 different characters in each series. I can work on 4 shows in a single day. Live action, you know, you're on a TV series, you're doing maybe 1 to 13 episodes of something. You're on that, that's it, that's who you are. You don't work, boom, 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 16, 18 hours a day. You know, pardon me, actually get a ton of stuff done. It's a bit of a drag. It's tons of fun. It's still acting and I love it, but I much prefer cartoons because I can play anything! Sometimes all at the same time. And they pay me for it. Okay, we're going dancing like this. Okay, I promise though. Okay, fan and then fan.
Together?
Yes.
We want your most devilish laugh.
Okay, you know, before you laugh, you're in a dark room, there's no light, there's nothing, and you hear that in your ear?
Oh God. That's funny. You cracked me up. Yes! Yeah! Oh my God, I love this show! You, the badly infected with the
I have
mask.
a question. The characters you voiced in Beast Wars, how would they react to the 4th movie of the Transformers film series?
Why not we in this?
Whatever happened to your beret from the interview on Fullmetal Alchemist?
Pardon me?
Whatever happened to your beret that you wore on the interview on Fullmetal Alchemist?
I wore a beret?
Yes,
You're kidding me? This thing is riveted to my head. It's the cover of like Rat Trap. It's just an exposed brain under there. I have no idea. And they've only ever worn the belt. Okay, yes.
How did you feel about Dinobot and Boss Trainer being inducted into the Transformer Hall of Fame?
It was like winning an Oscar. It freaked me out. It was like, because especially the Dinobot one, I mean, it's a huge thing. It's like going to the Oscars. It's like black tie, it's lavish, huge screens, video, and then they announced the winner, and I sort of, and then they forgot to bring me up. Yes, yellow arm. The best moment I've had with my hat? That's a little personal.
Some of my memories.
I don't care if you're not ashamed, I'm still not comfortable with that. Pretty much every moment I've had in the last 10 years of my life My hat has been there, so my hat could talk.
I see that.
Okay, oh, you snuck it in there, you snuck. Okay, yeah, and then.
In the second Rudolph sequel, I don't miss the toys. You were the boomerang who didn't fly back, right?
I was, actually. You know, it's the one time in my life I ever got to use my native tongue and speak, well, you know, where I'm actually from. By the way, I am Australian, not American or Canadian.
Was that, when he like threw himself out of the ocean, was that suicide?
Oh, absolutely. He'd been depressed, he was isolating, he wasn't talking to the other toys. We saw it coming, we just didn't know how to stop him. And last but certainly not least, this better be good. Everybody turn and stare.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey. Hello.
No, it's Orion, like the constellation.
Orion.
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 What's
Oh,
the
Ryan.
voice that always puts the most strain on you?
Nothing hurts my voice, except for two things. Sometimes at the end of a convention, I'm done because I've done my entire repertoire. And I did have the honor of playing Cobra Commander in G.I. Joe after Chris Latta, the original Cobra Commander, had passed away. And honestly, that's probably the only thing that I have ever done that ever hurt my voice, because it was so, you know, but what I did years later was I took that and I went, I love that voice. If I knock it down 2 octaves, all of a sudden, like, Cobra became someone slightly more recognizable. There's only 3 voices in the entire world, folks. The rest is all smoke and mirrors. You guys are awesome! I swear to God, I'm bringing all this to my next panel and I'm going to eat it all.
You better.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
I waited a year for that.
So if you want to hang or talk or autograph or anything, because we need to get out of here so that they can get the next thing in. We'll reach our final departure number. Do not stop, do not pass go.
Hey, make sure you have tomorrow.
Like, I don't think they can see the detail in it, like the secondary image and whatnot. It's so